scene.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, going to be the last match in the GOSU Gamers replay pack that was sent to me by Lazaros so many years ago. Thank you very much, Lazaros, if you're still watching. I got a lot of good content out of it. I took it slow, and it took me this long to get through it. But every single game, but maybe one or two, were GOSU in my eyes. So again, thank you very much. All right, man, so it's a PvP here on Outsider. Top side, we've got ourselves a green Protoss. It is ASuka-JR. And on the left side, his enemy, the orange Protoss. It is Everpeace Shy. I'm going to call him Shy here. We've got Joe PD watching. We've got Jung Sul watching. Joe PD TV is here, too. I don't know what that is. Probably a streaming service of some kind from a while ago. Because, again, this pack is old. It is old. When he gave it to me, it was something that was old as well. But all the replays are definitely still loadable in the remastered client, which means they can't be... It can't be really 1.15 or older. 1.16 and later seems to be the sweet spot for that. So I'm not sure if somebody went through and cleared out all the ones that were GOSU but didn't load in the current client anymore or something like that. But I don't know. So what makes this PvP GOSU? That's the question. GOSU generally means it's going to be a strategy we never see, like Mass Dark Archon, or it's a very, very close game that comes down to like one pylon remaining and the other player has a pylon and they're both dying at the same time and then somebody loses and it's as close as it can get, right? So that could be what's happening here. This could be, I mean, Outsider is also very popular for air stuff. We see carriers here versus Zerg when we never see carriers versus Zerg on any other map. Unless it's like, I don't know, an island map, I guess. But who plays on island maps? Seriously, who does that? Nobody, that too. So, we'll keep an eye on it. I'm expecting carriers here, because we never see carriers in PvP either. Because Stasis is really good, Dragoons are really good, Storm's really good. Like, there's just too many answers to carriers that Protoss has. So you just don't ever see them. It's always ground-based. It's always Dragoons and Zealots, right? And then it's going to be Reavers and High Templar and Archons and... That's your play, man. That's the route that you go in PvP. Or you go for some early crazy stuff and don't ever get up to that tier 3 anything. But, you know, we just don't see carriers. We don't see Corsairs. We don't see Scouts. We just don't see anything that flies. Which is fine. Again, certain matchups just do not traditionally see certain units. And that's okay. That's okay. All right. So what do we got here? Double gate opening for both players. But opening gasless here is Shy. So Shy is going for some Zealot pressure here. Slow Zealots with no upgrades. Cool, cool. On the other side, trying to defend against incoming slow Zealots with his own Zealots. And a second gateway that's now coming in, but also very interested in taking gas. So whether that's for Dragoons or what, seems possible. This probe's like, how many Zealots are we getting? Well, it's a 2-gate opening, man. So, like, you tell me. It's going to be at least 4 to 5. Maybe even 6, 7, 8. I mean, 2-gate is usually a pretty strong commitment to this kind of thing. So here we go. Zealot's like, well, you can't catch me. Enemies, oh, let's get hung up. Unless I stop. If I don't stop, you can't catch me because we're the same speed. So just going to kill as many probes as possible here. Is our Zealot bud. He's got 1. Oh, didn't he get 2? I thought for sure he got 2. Well, expansion coming down here from Shy. All right, man, who takes a second base behind this. Cybercore is on the way here from our guy, ASuka-JR. I don't know if JR is that. We're going to just call him Asuka, which is fine. How many kills he got? Come on. Good micro here. Pulling. Oh! Got hung up. Pulling the wounded probes away. Well, I mean, you can't tell that they're wounded because it's just shield damage. But, yeah, that was great. That was really well defended here by Asuka. Gotta say, Asuka's probably ahead. Getting a Cybercore up infinitely ahead of your opponent is amazing. But also, opponent having a second base is bad for you, too. And like I said, both players are generally doing the same. Oh, the juke through. I thought he was going to expand over here. Nope, he does the pylon trick to get through here. Oh, what is this? Is this he's gonna do another pylon trick to sneak through here too? I hope this isn't what makes this match GOSU, because we see this a lot on this map. Protoss on Outsider. Love this stuff. Shy sees it. Shy's like, uh-huh. That's what I thought you were going to try to do. This is not my first rodeo on Outsider, my friend, and just completely shuts him out. That's great. That's great positioning, too. And then it gives by time for the Zealots to come in and assassinate it. So, okay, that didn't do anything whatsoever. Asuka on the other end, going for the all-important Robo in this matchup. Drops are huge in PvP. I guess this fulfills the requirement for Daniel, too, who is a patron of mine, who's like, look, I'll support you, man. I just don't want anything from you, except I'd want a Protoss game, a PvP game cast once a month. So give me one of those, and I'll call it good. And so this, I think this will do it for us for the month of August. So that's great. He gets a GOSU PvP, Daniel. I hope you feel lucky, because you are. Second base now coming in from ASuka. A little bit late, but again, way ahead on tech. Robotics facility. We're going to go Robotics Bay. It's got to be. It's got to be Robotics Bay. Got to be Reaver shenanigans here. Or we'd have a Templar Archives coming in. Well, Citadel, then Templar. Observatory first. He's worried about the potential of DTs, but I mean, your opponent expanded real fast. So, no, they can't be DT rushing. He doesn't know that. He hasn't got any scouting off. This has been walled off. He tried to get a probe in through the back door. That didn't happen. So, Observatory up. Playing it safe and sound. Both players getting, oh yes, ye old Singularity Charge. Wonderful. I'm just waiting for the further tech here from ASuka. Where are you at, man? Here it is. Here's the thing. It's a support bay. All right, excellent. Let's do this thing. It's going to be Reaver drops here from ASuka, which again is very cool. I'm not going to say no to Reaver drops. You don't get them in every game, so when they show up, they're fun. They're just, I don't know, they're very hit and miss, right? Reaver shots can either kill 100 workers or kill nothing. It's just, that's what you go with here. Reaver shots can miss, which most other things in StarCraft, you can't. You can't really miss an attack, unless, you know, it's low ground to high ground, or you got trees, which this map is not very good for trees. It's very lava-centric map, this tile set is. You could put trees on it if you wanted, I guess. Map it can do whatever he wants here. But anyway, Reaver's coming in. Observatory on the way from Shy 2. Getting that gas early allows for this tech to come up much more quickly. And both players just trying to scout each other as much as they can, but it's just not really working out. Nice army here from Shy, though. He's looking great. He's got Zealots, Dragoons. He didn't tech up as much, so he actually just has a bigger gateway army than ASuka does. So he's going to pull back. And the Reaver is the great equalizer, right? Reaver gets a big shot on this clump of gateway units, and bam! You can kill him with your smaller gateway army, because they're all injured and you're not. It's like Plague. It's an instantaneous Plague. How good is that stuff? Reaver, good unit, man. Of course, somebody would be one-shotting stuff if it was Zerg, but against Protoss, you generally just kind of weaken them. Because, oh my gosh, there's so much HP. Protoss units are the tankiest. Super tanky. Hey, Observer finally got a scout in. He's like, there's got to be a second base. He's like, okay, there is. Second base exists. That's good information to have. And Reaver's on the way from Shy now as well. So he's got his own vacuum cleaner assembly. He's making Reavers. He's got a shuttle down here to load him into if he wants, but right now it's Dragoons. And you know, it's just, I don't know, it's pretty standard stuff. It's kind of 2 base to 2 base. Both around 90 total supply. Both have Reaver drop tech. Oh, okay. Well, this was our attempt at taking down some probes, but see, 0 kills. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes the Reaver gets a shot off, and it's a dud. Okay, so got a pylon. Forced the probe evacuation from the second base, which is not nothing. That's good. That's good for ASuka. And from here, I don't know. We're just looking at really standard PvP so far. We're getting shuttle speed, very standard stuff. Third base would not be too bad down here from either player. There you go. Shy is taking his third base down here. Low ground just outside the main. And just making sure that doesn't happen for ASuka without him knowing about it. Shy has a good eye on this base with a probe, which, you know, it costs something to have a probe off the line like this, but I guess it's all good. Okay, so shuttle speed is done for ASuka. Zealot. Dragoon, Reaver. Oh, is there no defense? Ah! There's no defense of this base. You just gotta run, boys. And Hey, there we go. Hey, got some Reaver kills there. That's what we're talking about. Ah, hitting a Zealot, not killing it, because again, tanky. Incredibly tanky. But yeah, weakening these guys, taking their shields down, trying to focus the Nexus while the Reaver keeps the rest of the units at bay here. That's great. And he gets his enemy's Nexus. Okay, that's magnificent and masterful. But on the other side, Shy says, well, what if I double Reaver your entire mineral line? Oh, I mean, that could have been so much worse. 1 kill? That's better. That's what we're here for. Big Reaver shots. And by that, I mean, that was not as much Reaver shots. That's the thing. They give and they take. They giveth and they taketh away. But now, all of a sudden, okay, well, Mr. Shy here does have a second base, but a third base is on the way from ASuka. So it is getting chaotic all of a sudden here. Heard about the 10-minute, which is, you know, to be expected in a PvP in the GOSU Gamers replay pack, is that we wouldn't just be sitting back and macroing up forever. So trying to, got it, took down the shuttle. Oh, but lost his own Reaver. He had it, and then he mismicroed his Reaver shuttle situation, and now this is a massive problem. Ah. Bringing back more units to try to deal with these Reavers. Zealots, ow, taking shot. Okay, Dragoons. Lost a Dragoon, lost a Zealot, but both Reavers died, so hey, mission accomplished. Hey, Mr. Shy is coming up ground style attack. First one of these we've seen today. Where it's, you know, just walking into Reaver shots is not exactly what you want to be doing here. But hey, it worked out. They focused the Reaver down. It got a couple shots off, but it wasn't too bad. But maybe the Reaver shots were too much. Reinforcements from Shy, even forced to pull back here. So technically 3 bases here from ASuka, and third base is warping back in now from Shy in this bottom left-hand side. So what do we got? What do we got here? It's... who's up? I guess Shy has more supply. He's got more workers. I guess this base hasn't really been bothered all that much, and that's pretty nice. He's been doing good on the macro for sure. I guess nobody's really had a massive, you know, destruction of their probe count so far. They've been hit by Reavers, yeah, but it's been a combination of like 20 workers between them that have gone down, it feels like, maybe less. So, again, big-time engagement here. Reavers, Zealots running to the front lines very bravely. Nice job moving the Reavers to the back lines here, though, which means the Reaver shots have to go all the way around. But, you know, oh, no, I was going to say, but it's working. Nope, Reaver died. The micro here again. Look, this is not GOSU versus Stork. This is not the best 2 Protoss players on Earth versus each other, but, you know, they're playing pretty well. Anybody who is incorporating Reaver drops into their PvP is a confident Protoss player and know what they're doing. And ASuka's APM is like 250 and Shy's around 200. So these, you know, this isn't lower level stuff. It's just there's a wide range of skill between GOSU and Stork and, you know, the lowest F rank Protoss players. Although these days, on the ladder, the F rank is filled with players who are very, very, very good at StarCraft. So there is really no noob rank of StarCraft anymore. Tragically. Alright, what do we got? No upgrades versus no upgrades. Cool. I mean, this is a bit of a... it's bit of a unique aspect to PvP, is that most of the PvPs I cast, upgrades are not a priority. Not that they never get them. Okay, shuttle dies. Big time play there, which means the Reaver dies because it can't run. Reaver's shot does take down a Dragoon as the Dragoon is running away from it. But yeah, just upgrades for whatever reason. Protoss really want them against Terran and really want them against Zerg. But against fellow Protoss, it's like, eh. And I'm sure there's math there. I'm sure if you're taking a Reaver shot, having an extra upgrade of armor doesn't help at all. I'm pretty sure that's what the play is. And the people have figured that one out. But, alright, what are we doing? It's just more Reavers, man. It's Reavers. Citadel of Adun is on the way from ASuka, so maybe incorporating those DTs. Sometimes we see DT drops in this matchup, too. Can be really effective. Nice snipe. Again, great snipe on that shuttle, man. Which means the Reavers are dying when they shouldn't be dying, because the shuttle should be keeping them alive. It's so hard when Dragoons with range are attacking your shuttle, trying to keep the shuttle alive while also landing the Reaver at a place where you want them is very difficult. Zealot leg enhancements on the way from ASuka. That's what his Citadel is for. I think Shy got one too? We checked. Yeah, there's his Citadel. So what's he doing with that? You going Templar Archives? You going Storm? You going Storm Drops? You going Archons? You going DTs? There's a lot of options with that Templar Archives. So right now, 3 base to 3 base. Both players have 2 gas they're working on. Economically, they're the same player. They both have similar worker count. And okay, this is very close. This is a very close situation this game is in right now at 15 minutes. The Reaver shots from the south are getting some good work done, though. Okay. Yeah, another Dragoon down. Observer sniped as long as we're here. Say the Dragoons of Asuka. He's like, might as well take that thing down. Hiya! Dragoon down. And trying to push in. No Reavers on the defense, but I assume there's one in that shuttle that's coming in from that left side, and in fact it is. So Reaver versus Reaver. Big shots all over the place here. Nice dodge. That's one of the better Reaver dodging another Reaver shot with a shuttle plays we've seen all day. That's great. So yeah, both players going Zealot legs. Both players adding Zealots into their comps. Oh, gotta kill his own pylon. Because these Dragoons are trapped back here. Super annoying. 4th base getting warped in from Shy. He's like, well, this game is close. Let's tack on another expansion. I assume that's what this is too. Nope. Well, but it is, though, because there's a probe heading this way now. Or there's a probe who was heading that way, and then he decided to stop. What are you doing? Your pathing? Maybe his pathing got all screwed up. Is he hiding something? Both players. Templar Archives on the way. Like we said, a lot of options there. Yeah, hit that like button if you're enjoying this match. If you're a PvP connoisseur. Or maybe you just like the GOSU Gamers replay tag, which is what the GOSU tag is. Oh, the last PvP GOSU game that I cast was like Dark Archons and craziness, and it came down to like the entire map being mined out. Anyway, big time engagement here. Once again, it just kind of feels like a stalemate, though. Both players getting some nice Reaver hits off. Both players dodging Reaver shots of their own. Better shuttle micro this time around. The shuttle died for Shy. His Reaver died, but reinforcements are a little bit closer to come here from Shy. And the Zealots are very mean. They're getting absolutely big-time hits off on enemy Reavers. And dang, Shy wins that battle just through sheer defender's advantage. He just had reinforcements ready to come here when he needed them. Asuka's were on the way, but they were a little bit late. And as a result, Shy takes the win, despite losing his Reaver way before the enemy Reaver was there. Storm coming in from Shy, but DT production on the way from Asuka. We'll see what that's all about. And by that, I mean, it's going to be DTs. But we'll see if they're dropped. This is not really a good map for just walking DTs into the enemy base and hoping you get lucky. Because this is the one place, this is it. If you want to access any of the bases for Shy, you got to go through here. That's it. To access this one, this one, this one, or this one. They're all very protected over ground, which again is why shuttles are such a big deal. Little Reaver execution style over here. All right, splitting the probes, keep them alive as long as they can. Asuka trying to expand down this right side himself, take his own 4th base. He doesn't even respond to this. That's interesting. Like, if you want to kill all of those probes, you go right ahead. Oh, no, he does bring a shuttle down this way. There's a DT in there, so they both scout each other. Shy doesn't have shuttle speed. What the crap, dude? You should probably have shuttle speed if you're making shuttles like this. Yeah, I was trying to throw in a cannon. Too late for that. Might as well just cancel it right away. He doesn't... Oh, he does reveal the DT presence. Okay, I was going to say, he doesn't unload the DT, but then he does. So there's a DT here, and like, where's your OBS? If you bring your OBS over, you can probably deal with it. There's your OBS. OBS is coming in. He's not going to be able to kill this. Oh, then he brings a Dragoon in, though. I mean, a Reaver in to deal with these Dragoons, kind of. Okay, Dragoon takes some shots, kills a probe. He's like, can we finish off this Nexus? Oh, with the Reaver support, we absolutely can. There we go. Big time plays here from Shy. Taking down the 4th Nexus of his enemy. His own 4th base is up and running right now. Thumbs up. That's what you want to be doing. If you can get a base up while at the same time... Oh, almost killed that Reaver. Killing an enemy base, that is at its base. The great thing of StarCraft. If you do that, you're going to win games more often than not. That's amazing. Did the Zealot... The Zealot didn't win. The Zealot's not alive. Oh, he is. He's back here. The Zealot's doing fine, everyone. He's cool. 136 to 125 total supply. Shy says, let's go. I think we have a bigger army than Asuka does, and that is true. He does have a maybe 7 supply bigger army than his enemy does, but attacking into an enemy fortified position is going to be difficult. And especially with 2 Reavers on that back line. So we'll see if he can break through. Archon's stuck in the back, not where that dude wants to be. He wants to be in the front, dealing with the enemy Zealots. Good Storm getting tossed down here by ASuka. Got his own Storm up. Beautiful storms from ASuka, though. Great Storm there. From Shy, though. On top of the Reavers, weakening them, wounding them, bruising them for further attacks. I think Suka's going to be able to hold on here, though. Yeah, Shy tried to bust in there, but like I said, Defender's Advantage is such a big deal. Shy tries to retake a base up this top left side. His new 4th top left. But ASuka's doing fine. ASuka's at 41 workers. He's got fewer workers than his opponent does, but he has more available mineral patches than he's mining from, because this is not happening anymore for Shy, whereas this is all brand new and ripe for the picking. And by that I mean Reavers just... Yeah, this is something ASuka needs to work on. He's getting Reaver dropped hard today, and he's not really paying as much attention to it as he should. I cannot believe that Reaver didn't get more kills. Once again, just way, way late recognition of what's happening. But I guess if you can get there in time to recognize the second shot's coming and run away, odds are you're going to be all right. So maybe that's all you really need to do against Reaver shots. Storm drops, a different situation altogether. That's an almost instantaneous death of your workers in that situation. Another attack from ASuka. Coming left side. Alright, Zealot, Reaver, let's go. Reaver shot's big. Reaver shot's big. Oh, the dodging was sick there from ASuka. Okay, so Shy might just be a dead Protoss here. Once again, he is here asking for this attack to do something and possibly win the game, because he's not getting a 4th base today. He's not responding well enough to these small little Zealot Reaver drops. This isn't everything that ASuka has. This is a small portion of his power. All right, takes down the Nexus again. Massive, massive play here. Shy's like, all right, man, this is bad. This is real bad. My economic situation is effectively 1 base right now. Sure, I'm trying to expand down here, and maybe if I just threaten an attack, then ASuka won't get more ahead of me economically, but he's taking another base 12 o'clock for his 5th. So he's going to be on 5 bases while Shy's on 2. I mean, okay, if we're counting mined out bases, then it's 3 sources of income to 2 sources of income, which is not good, which is actually officially bad. Oh, interesting. Leaves the High Templar behind, kills a Dragoon with it, with the Storm. I mean, hey. Why not? That High Templar's not getting home. They're never going to win a foot race against anything in this game. Actually, High Templar versus Reaver. Who wins that foot race? I want to say... Oh, does this DT just have 1,000,000 kills? Yep. Okay, so this DT got over there. Man, DT drops. Way more effective than Reaver drops because it doesn't give you the notification your units are under attack. If they get 1 shot. Like that guy, definitely a notification came to the player. Your units are under attack. But if they're one-shotting your probes or your drones, then yeah, you don't get that notification. You just have to notice on the minimap. Woo! Tough plays. DT getting Shy back into this game. That's the unit, man. When behind, use Dark Templar, I believe is the long quoted phrase in StarCraft. Well, he died. He died happy, though. Dark Templars with 10 kills, I think, are happy units for sure. So Shy's allowed to have this. And by allowed, I mean I kind of feel like ASuka could shut it down, but he's so worried about this kind of thing. Beautiful Storm hit. See? 4 probe kills. Easy peasy. Great reaction time on that one, though. Oh, and then coming back on in, allowing the High Templar another shot at it. He doesn't have enough resources yet, enough magic yet, mana yet. Coming on in, and is there enough? My gosh, those storms are beautiful, just blanketing this whole area. And it looks like there's enough here from ASuka to break through. Although, again, reinforcements very quickly coming in. Shy is good at continuing to macro during these battles. I mean, ASuka is too, but both players. The distance involved makes a big difference here. High Templar sniped. Very nice. Still, there's +1 attack from Shy. Oh, he's got +1 attack, and ASuka doesn't. ASuka has no upgrades at all, which seems like a problem, but he's got not defender's advantage, but his reinforcements are popping in here. Shy loses this, he just taps out. He cannot lose this Nexus. Can't do it. Not allowed. And he's shoving it back here. ASuka making more zealots. His worker count's been knocked down to 27. Is it going to be worse here? Oh, my gosh. Oh, 0 kills? Aw, disappointing. Utter disappointment there. Okay, so Shy's going to win this game. It's going to be because, well, if he's going to win this game, it's going to be because he's got better upgrades, +1 there, and because his harassment of ASuka's worker count has been very good recently. He's been trying, but it's been great over the last, like, 5 or 10 minutes. More DTs on the way from ASuka. Cannons defending that kind of stuff. But, yeah, this base needs to stay alive. Oh, shuttle lives. He gets a shuttle up here. Shy does. He's going to go for another High Templar drop on this mineral line, which is not the only one that ASuka has. Why is there a probe of Shy's here? It's like, well, I got 41. I don't need all of these. I'll get some scouting information with it. Okay. A little zealot harassment up this way. No, that's not happening. Still 40 workers here from Shy. DT tries to poke in, but there's cannons. I think those have been there for some time. So I don't know what that was. I don't know what that attempt was at all. But let's see how many kills this guy gets. Oh, he's back. Oh, he doesn't have enough. Not enough energy yet. Okay. Making assumptions, I guess. DT's just kind of living in this middle ground where there are no cannons. Trying to snipe individual units off here. Dude, that High Templar dying would be big. DT's. Okay, from ASuka, getting some work done right now. And don't want to stand in really where the cannons are. Yeah, you're going to take Archon shots. That's never a good thing at all. Getting a great storm on ASuka's Dragoons, all clumped up like that. This High Templar has enough energy for a storm, but all the attention is down here right now. Because again, losing this base would be GG. That's it. This base would be everything to Shy right now. He loaded it. Uh-oh. Must have done the attack. Dang it! Well, worker count's down to 18, so we got more kills. That's good. 64 to 84 supply. Shy here, once again, not enough money to really expand and keep this base alive at the same time. It's an extremely dire position for him. Can he handle it? I don't know. Like, what would make this game GOSU at this point? You can't, like, mind control isn't really a thing that makes any sense in a game like this. Because it's a PvP. Does he still not have speed? He still doesn't have speed on his shuttles. That's insane. Why would he not research that upgrade? Okay, well, he got 12 kills. So we got 8 kills with the shot, with the attack that I missed. He had another storm available, but the probes very wisely were pulled away from it. So it's 23 to 40 workers, but I mean, it's one base of 40 workers. It's not all that great economically for Shy right now. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Still no upgrades. Still no upgrades. Shy's working on +2, man. He's going to have +2 to +0 upgrades right now. It's massive. It's going to be so good. All right, once again, just absolute mashing together right here in the middle of the map. Great storm placements there by Shy. Really nice storm placements by Shy. Reaver shots causing problems as always for Shy, though. ASuka getting his hits off. Is Shy going to do this from a one base position? He does not have a ton of gas. Because, again, you get little bits of gas from an expired assimilator, which this is. But he's not harvesting from this one, and there's not one on this base. And he's got this one. So he's got two bases harvesting expired gas. Oh, no, no, no. This still counts as a gas. Okay. So he's got one gas that's fully running. Good storm there. 4 kills on that boy. 5 kills on that boy, but dead. Reaver sniped him. So trading workers right now for High Templar, which is maybe a fair trade. Tough to say. Really tough to say. Suka going more DTs. I mean, I feel like if these cannons could go down, a DT play here from ASuka would really be good, because I don't see any obs in this group for Shy at all. And maybe that's something that's being recognized. Maybe ASuka can see that. He's making a beeline for this base down here. Once again, trying to come in from an angle, a different angle this time. Maybe getting shots off on that, sending the zealots to kill the cannon, but there's 0-0 zealots. They're not going to do it. Oh, man. And then he's backed into a corner here. He's trying to get the Reaver to take big hits. And not big hits, big shots off, but no. Nah. He loses the shuttle. Almost kills a Dragoon there. And it's suddenly 73-34 supply. Shy is knocked down to one base of mineral income. He's up 73-42. He won that battle decisively. I think it was a mistake for ASuka to come down here, because then there wasn't a place for him to retreat if things went poorly, as they kind of had been more recently during the entire game. However, ASuka still has 2 bases mining. Yeah, he's only at 20 probes, but he's got more mineral patches to work from, and he still has that gas situation. The same gas situation that Shy does. By that I mean he's not actually mining from his assimilator in the main. He's trying to sneak some High Templar shenanigans up here, but ASuka's got a Reaver in a shuttle. He's like, no, no. Not happening. Not happening at all. Dude, is Shy giving ASuka enough time to come back in this game? The fact that Shy is not expanding at all through this is driving me crazy. If he loses because he doesn't take another base, I'm going to throw something. Like, he can't be doing that. He did not just get another High Templar hit off. From back here this time? 17 probes. Sure gosh darn sounds like it. I thought Suka had that covered. Where the heck is his shuttle? It's down here. It's on the offensive, not the defensive anymore. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneaks. Oh, the probes are all transferring to this. That doesn't exist. This base doesn't even exist yet. Oh, oh, oh. Why are you on hold? What are you doing? Go get them. Oh, gosh. If there's a stacked up probe group here where this Reaver gets like a billion shots. Okay, that counts. That was big. Another probe goes down. Dude, he's not babysitting his probes very well. He's sending them to an undefended position on the map. Now he's bringing defense over for sure. Maybe don't. Really? Oh, gosh. All right. This one shuttle. This one Reaver and a shuttle for ASuka. I mean, look. He's making High Templar too. That's not all that he has due to Reaver shot. Like, right there would just end it. It would end Dude, he left it. He left it. Oh, maybe that's what's going to happen here. High ground. Nope. Observer out. Oh, big Reaver hit. Oh, only 9 kills. How is this not like a 1,000,000 kill Reaver? Reaver trying to keep ASuka in this game. He's knocked Shy down to 25 workers. He was at 40 just a minute ago. Nobody's making more probes. Who can afford that in this economy? Oh! He stormed his own obs. That seems like a problem. That was his obs. Does he have another one? He does. He's bringing another one over. I was thinking about attacking this base, but there's 2 mineral patches here. It's not even that big a deal, really. 24 workers for Shy. Wait. Did the shuttle die? Looks like the shuttle got picked off. All right. So now we've got a Dark Templar down here. We've got some Zealots and Dragoons and stuff, and an Archon. And he's going to try... It's just not happening, man. It's not happening. You can try to hold this ramp. You can try to beat 300. But the storms are coming hot and heavy from Shy right now. And no, Asuka cannot... Oh, but he gets his own... Okay. He gets his own storms off on the probes, though. Whoa, okay. Alrighty then. 9 kills on that. It's 15 to 15 workers now. Wait. Army value is basically the same all of a sudden. Dude, these Archons are so chunky. They just want to get down the ramp, man. That's all they want to do. DT, snipe the High Templar. That needs to be your plan. They're slow. Snipe. Why are you sniping the Dragoons? I mean, sure, Dragoons are good. Especially, again, with the superior upgrades of plus 2 to the plus zeros. This DT, man. 5 kills. He's blocking that Archon from getting up the ramp. That's a sick move. Yeah, so if this is a GOSU game solely because of the number of sick moves we've seen here, that's pretty good. I'm not going to say no to that. It's another storm off. More probes die. Shy's down to 10 workers now. He had 40 not long ago. He did. Oh, nope. Zealot snipe. DT holding the bridge. Storming the high ground. Storm doesn't miss, that's for sure. There's a DT from Shy up here, though. But he got sussed out. I think this Ob saw him. The Dragoons did not act like he saw him, though. Wait, you're coming down this ramp? Okay, the army's pulled away from this position. This is the only source of income you have, Mr. Shy. Oh, man. DTs? DT in here from Shy, racking up those probe kills. What a probe massacre today. More of them are dying. 9 single-digit workers for Shy right now. Holy, oh, why would you attack into a cannon? Get as many workers as you can. Got some. 9 kills on that dude. Very strong. 51 to 38 total supply. They both have 9 probes now. So the army, bigger for Shy. Better upgrades for Shy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Knocks Asuka down to 3. 3 probes. Oh, he was doing so good killing Shy's workers, and then he just casually lost all of his but 3. That's fewer than you start with in the game. No. Sniping the cannon would be a big hot move. Okay, he snipes the cannon. Is there a DT in here now? Yes, DT's here. Oh, Obs came in. Obs came in on the right side. Yeah, it's 45 to 19 total supply here. Shy's army is just significantly bigger. And he has better upgrades. There is not a path forward for Asuka. Where are his 3 probes? And why are they not... Oh, wait. Why are they not mining anything? Oh, they're mining this gas. Oh, that's bad. Asuka's done. He's out. Dude, that was crazy. I could definitely see why this game got a GOSU tag. What ups and downs. But at the end of the day, it came down to Shy's upgrades. I want to say, if you have +2 attack and your enemy has no upgrades at all, in a 39, 40-minute PvP, you're going to beat them. I don't know why this is hard. The storm drops are great. The Reaver drops were great. Asuka almost making the comeback was incredibly impressive on its own. But I do think if he had dedicated a couple resources towards getting +1 or +2, he could have done this thing. And look, he's really trying to win here. By sniping this Nexus, but I don't... Well, I mean, it knocks Shy out of the income play, doesn't it? He's got 8 probes, but where the heck are they getting minerals? Oh, up here. Kind of. Does he have a... He has an OBS. Like, the OBS is altogether important here because the enemy has a DT. ASuka does. He's making another one, too. He's spending his limited resources on OBS. Because if this DT dies... Oh, what great micro. Oh, he messes with the Dragoon pathing. Oh, it's so good. Stops them. Murders them, executes them, calls it a day. It's 36 to 16 total supply now. It's just too much. It is too much here from Shy. ASuka can't produce anything right now. He doesn't. He's got 2 probes working. 2 probes working the minerals at the moment. Good storm. Ah, did he storm? No, he stormed the enemy OBS. Ah, but he caught the enemy TT with a storm. Oh, that's exactly what he wanted. He's like, well, if I'm going to lose my OBS, I better kill that DT. And he did. That's big. That's really big. And then Shy's like, well, I better go all the way home now. I don't have any more observers. Keeps having to spend his very limited money on observers because he's so worried about the DT threat of ASuka, but there aren't any more. He's out of Dark Templar, man. You can't make any more. Well, he's making a High Templar. Okay, maybe for an Archon. Yeah, this is coming. This is coming down to it. This is not only a game that features some incredibly GOSU plays, just some sick, awesome, good plays in this PvP, but also the game is going down to the wire here. But come on, 34 to 6. Come on, this is not a tenable position for ASuka. I don't believe. Oh my god! But the probe count. You don't have enough probes to be doing this, man. Uh-oh. The Popo is here. Oh. +2 Dragoons, man. Do not mess with them. You can't take Archon hits if you're killing an Archon with Dragoons. You can't. If you're trying to kite an Archon to death, you cannot let him get you. You have infinite range compared to the Archon. You should be able to kill it without taking any damage whatsoever. But is this the final blow? Is this where ASuka says, all right, I'm outmatched. I have a cannon. This cannon will save me. And then the cannon did not save him. And GG! ASuka taps out. Everpeace Shy is your victor here at 42 minutes and 25 seconds. Woof! That's what we're talking about. That was a really fun PvP. I will say that it has earned the GOSU Gamer Replay tag. For sure. Woof. That was good. I still think professional, better players would have found a way to take another base during all of this chaos. The fact that Shy, I mean, he did take this one eventually. Well, no, this one. This one eventually. The fact that he took, I mean, he's just, if he had another base, he would have won this game earlier. But having better upgrades and completely murdering ASuka's probe count with drops and reverse stuff was awesome. And good attempt. Like, ASuka's comeback was really GOSU. It wasn't enough, but it was really GOSU. DT blocking the ramp, sniping that enemy OBS when it comes up, high ground, storming your enemy's probes on his 1 mineral line. Man. And just really good. Really good all the way around. I mean, Shy's beautiful defense of this space. 3-4 times maybe, and then finally wiping out ASuka's army when ASuka was starving. Couldn't replace it to where he wanted it to go. And then just dealing with ASuka's other shenanigans, attacking up here, and then finally taking him down. Shy must feel really good about this win. I wonder if he still remembers it, because this is probably from, like, I don't know, at least 10 years ago at this point. I wonder if he's ever like, yeah, remember that game I played against ASuka, that PvP on Outsider? That was awesome. And it was awesome. So good. So good. All right, nice. So that is, well, let's check out this final score, and then I'll wrap it up. Oh, I forgot about that. It was a long game. 223,000 points from ASuka, 229,000 from Shy. APM was higher for ASuka, but Shy got the win anyway. APM's not everything. Look how tight this is. They both produced similar numbers of units. They both killed very similar numbers of units. and they lost similar numbers, but ASuka lost more and killed fewer, and this is your math. It was a very tight game. Also, 16 buildings razed by ASuka, and only lost one and lost the game. And then resources. ASuka actually had more resources spent, about 2,000 more spent, but the upgrades, right? That +2 to +0, and then just getting outproduced a little bit, and just losing a few more. These two numbers telling us everything. So GG. GG. Let's go. Way to go, Shy. All right, fun. So that was amazing. We're GOSU tagging that for sure. Probably Epic tagging it too. So that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.